And let's talk to our resident expert. Well, we have two experts. Morrigan says she's a historian of sorts. And of course, we have a bard.
Looking for little old me?
What do you know of this place?
Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe? I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent, unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Looking for little old me?
Yes. Let's see here. I'm gonna make sure. I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val-Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val-Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val-Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the grand cathedral. It was magnificent.
Okay, is that... No. Sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
Oh, okay. What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs. And shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable. Almost ridiculously so. But the shoes... Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
Oh, I love shoes. What's so special about the shoes?
Well, they're
Quality.
shoes. They're pretty. Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Okay, well, sounds lovely. Well, wouldn't that be hard to walk in?
I wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle, but for lounging in a lady's sitting room?
Right.
Perfect. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
Okay. Well, you don't need fancy shoes to make you beautiful.
Thank you. It's kind of you to say so, even wearing these mud-covered horrors. They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet.
Sure.
Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Yes, we do. Okay. And Morgan, how are you?
I await your command.
So your life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
Okay, but you eventually left.
Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long.
Sure.
I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
And what happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me.
Right.
I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground.
No.
I was heartbroken.
Yeah, she's just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination.
No, no.
Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
You don't need to live that way any longer.
Do I not?
No.
I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Golly. She's had it all driven out of her. If she lived in the Empire, she would be lavish, and she'd have that life. Same life that our friend Leliana loves, and, you know, one time Morrigan loved, but she never got a chance to experience. Well, let's see here. Let's take a look around before we go meet this person waiting us on the bridge. No doubt breathlessly. Well, no need to run. No need to run.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem? Actually, we've come to see Arl email.
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Arl email's sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
Yeah.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Okay. Unusual. Rains and pours.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Yes, it is.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies, do you?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Yes, you may have known my father, Tyrion Goslin.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
Meet you at the castle.
You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle.
Evil things?
We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Okay, well, we can help you drive them back.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle.
Morrigan.
One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okay. Let me discuss the situation with you. What's going on?
Of course.
So you have some of the Arls... So you have some of the
I have
Arls
those few who
knights.
returned from their quest.
Quest?
You know of this, yes?
Right. They're searching for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Okay. So, why are you here in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here.
Okay.
This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Should things go amiss? What do you mean?
Should the monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be.
Oh.
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
So why aren't you guys in the castle? Alright, so what exactly are these things that are attacking you?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses. Men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Huh?
Undead? Spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Okay, so what happens after this battle's over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Alright, we should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
A new quest. Okay. Redcliffe. A village under siege. Talk to Sir Perth. Talk to Murdoch. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we have a blight. Yeah, Morgan, I understand that. Right, so she's not angry about us. Stop it. She lost a little bit of favor towards me, but she'll get over it. She knows how I am. Plus, I'm not going to not help these people. But these are Arl's people.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
What will we do? Night approaches and our men are outside ready to die for us.
Right. Well, we're going to help you
Going.
guys. Oh. What in the world is that book? Look at how she's looking at me. You bloody idiot. You brave fool. I can hear the wheels spinning in her head. You bloody fool. Sacred ashes, very weird about that. Or let's say, who's that? Huh? For the one who delivers the sacred ashes, Our Lady will have the esteem of Redcliffe, all riches it is my power to grant. The Arling of Redcliffe was a source of constant trouble for Emperor Reveal during the occupation. Okay? It was rumored that since each new report sent the Emperor into a fit of violent rage, his court had taken to poisoning messengers before they could deliver their accounts. Isolde's family was the 10th to be given the difficult task of governing Redcliffe, and since most of the previous Earls had either been murdered by their bands or beheaded by the Emperor, they did not approach the job with a great deal of enthusiasm. Isolde met Aemon, not realizing he was the rightful heir to her father's domain, quickly became smitten with him for being part of its resistance. Never mind that it was her family who was resisting. Perhaps a bit too romantic for her own good, she insisted upon staying behind with Aemon when the rest of her family was driven out. So she was an Orlesian that was given... Oh. Hello.
Good day.
Is there anything?
Good day.
Oh, okay, kiss them. Old man.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
I'm too old to fight. It's frustrating to stand in here and watch the young take up arms.
Oh, looks like you're not too old, sir. Hello,
Sorry.
miss.
Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
What? Not bothered. Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevin, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
She can't look for him. Alright. Oh, why would he run off, you know?
He said something about saving Mother.
Oh, okay. Right.
He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
I'll tell you what. Don't worry. We'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Alright. So, we'll keep our eye out for her brother. Alright. Here's the thing. I told Morrigan to speak her mind. So, she's speaking her mind. That's how she thinks. What the hell? And suddenly we're outside. Okay,
Ah, fresh air. It was difficult to breathe within, with all that self-righteousness crowding the air.
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
Walking corpses. Do you think it's something in the water?
we hope not. Because if it is... Alright, so we're supposed to go see Sir Perth. That's what we're on right now. Talk to Sir Perth. And we're going to try to find... Okay, their mother was dragged off by the creatures from the castle. Now Bevins has run off. Caitlin doesn't know where he is. Right. Alright, we'll find him on our... Sure, we'll find him one way or the other.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
Who's that?
I can't believe how cowardly and selfish Twin is being. I'm telling the missus he doesn't deserve her blackberry tarts anymore.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Looks like it's about 2 o'clock. Hello.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Well, you heard wrong. Sure didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can.
That's true.
You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Alright. Alright, have faith, good man. We'll defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right.
Have faith.
I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
I am? Alright. What can we do to help? I see. Yeah,
we need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Okay. So, why is he refusing to talk with you? Actually, there's nobody else to do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
No, I have no idea if you would. So why does Owen refuse to talk? Because you're a jackass?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Alright, we'll see what we can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Right. LELIANA approved. I've got to look in that corner. Alright, so... Well, you know what we could use? This came out of there.
Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the most stubborn fool you've ever met?
No, I haven't talked to him yet.
What are you waiting for?
Shut it!
You need something from me?
How is morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but well, I have my doubts.
Right.
I hope Owen has a change of heart. If we can get some good weapons, we might actually live to see tomorrow.
I got some more questions.
Ask away.
Okay. Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
So there's no one else that sells supplies?
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
And why have you been stationed here?
We're the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done.
Tell me about what
Don't
happened.
rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse.
He got sick.
But after a while, we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Bantegan was here.
You know anything about the Earl's indolence?
No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
Alright.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Right. Alright, so... So where's the blacksmith shop? Tavern's there. Chantry's there. Caitlin's home? Oh. He went to his house? Caitlin's home. Right.
Going.
Let's take a look in here. Hello, someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevin, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I'm Caitlin's friend.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Okay. So why do you hate the Chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
Come in there.
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right, I came out. You won't hurt me, will you?
What?
I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
Tell me why. Your sister's looking for you, right?
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
So how's hiding in a dress being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Alright, tell you what. Sure, maybe I can help you.
You could. Alright, I guess.
For a sword.
Father said I could have his sword when I grew up.
Jeez.
It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
You know what? Let me laugh. Okay, so where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
That's fine. You don't have to give it to me. Perhaps I could help you and your sister in return, though.
You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright. Even if Mother is dead.
Alright. Alright. Talk to your sister about it, okay?
Oh. Alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the chantry. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, so quest has been updated. So we found Bevin. He's returned to Chantry. Good. I don't want to take that sword without, you know, talking it over with her. I don't, you know, we're not thieves. It's kind of a weird transition. All right, young lady, where are you? Howdy.
Bevins said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I'm here to repay you. Ooh. About the sword I found in your room, in your home.
Bevin told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
I promised Bevin I would pay for it.
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevin. I couldn't ask you for money.
Here, it's a valuable sword, take it.
Thank you. That's certainly a lot of coin. How can I ever repay you?
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl.
You're very sweet. I suppose there's no harm in it.
Alright. I always get kisses.
How noble.
Oh my. Stay safe tonight. And good luck.
Oh God, all the women hate me. Okay, let's go back, obviously. Screw it. I'll get over it.
All right.
Hair pit. Alright, well, this is what giving gifts are about. I need to find a pretty mirror for Morrigan. We need to go back and get that sword. Okay, so
Going.
oh, that's weird. Book. Green blade. Wow. Plus 10 nature resistance. And it has one slot. Damn, it's 9 to 10. Critical 2.4. Armor penetration, strength modifier. Perfect blade for you. Even though you didn't get to kiss. Alistair, this blade will do you just... Oh, fine. My angry young miss. Oh, she adores me. Oh, nice. She's still... Okay, Alistair. Iridium, wow. This blade is incredible. This will be fantastic for him. Go ahead, buddy. I need to give her a gift. Vision flute. Thoughtful gift. I need to find a really decent gift, though. Of a robe woman. I don't know who that's for. I can't give her this gift. Alright.
Why, thank you so much.
Okay. And... Oops.
Interesting.
Since I owed them a gift. I probably hurt their feelings. Yeah. We won't do that again. No kissing tavern wenches. No. Yeah. No kissing pretty girls in front of them. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.